Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, and happy Bookmas Day 4. I think you can tell that I'm really excited about this video. I have never done this video in the past. Like I just said, I'm super excited because I love giving gifts. I think that I'm really good at it. I like to pride myself on it. I tend to help a lot of other people with their gift giving because I like doing it so much. If you need some ideas for what to put on your wish list, or you need some ideas of what to get someone because they have no idea, A, you can send them to this video, or B, you could watch it yourself and really knock it out of the park. Let's get started. First and foremost, I do want to say if you get a booklover a gift card, they're not going to be offended. Any opportunity to go book shopping, a blessing. And if they don't have to spend their own money to do it, an even bigger blessing. Truly, a gift card to their favorite bookstore is one of the best gifts you could probably give them. If you're leaning towards like a Barnes & Noble gift card or a gift card toward their local indie bookstore, honestly, throw that in there. Add to cart, they will be happy. This might be a video where I film in 2 parts because I'm filming it before work. I do also want to mention that I have quite a variety of size in gifts, both in price and physical size, just to give anyone variety if you're looking for like a bigger gift to get someone, or if you're looking for like a couple little stocking stuffers or things to get for a secret Santa at work, I've got you covered. The first one that we're going to start with is clothing and merch that they can wear for their favorite books. You can also get very generic, just like reader merch, which is great. So if you know their favorite book, you can look up like different merch, or you can also just get, like I mentioned, the generic. But I do have a few shops that I follow and I want the clothing for myself from some of these shops, so I figured I would just mention them. So there's House of Jupiter, Threaded by Sabrina, or Threads by Sabrina, I don't fully remember, but I follow I think all of their Instagrams. Enlightened Soul Co., Blissfully Bookish Teas, Literary Looks, and Shop Bookish Dreamers. You can also just go on like Etsy or Instagram and search like bookish clothing. Stuff will come up. I would say if you are able to get something that aligns with some of their favorite books or the genre that they like to read, that puts you in a really good spot. But like I said, if you don't know, you can just get like really generic, which is great too. I truly think that the key to giving the best gift is combining 2 different things that they love. That will give you like the best outcome. I really like clothes. I really like books. Getting me a bookish clothing is an ultimate gift. I love it so much. If you're able to combine their love of reading with a really niche gift that they will also like, you win every single time. Bonus points if you can mix 3 things together. The more stuff that you can combine that they like into one thing, the more perfect it gets. Clothes can be on the more expensive side, especially if you're going through like a local shop. They're so fun, they're beautiful, just to give you an idea of like price range. Next is another pricier item, and that is an e-reader. They just announced a bunch of new Kindles, and I got a Kindle like 2 weeks before that happened. Maybe it was like a month and a half, but either way, if they have been talking about the new Kindles, they just came out with a new Kindle Paperwhite, which they've had for a little bit now. They also came out with a Kindle Colorsoft. It is the first colored Kindle, which is really exciting. I know there was a lot of buzz about it when they came out, so that is definitely an option. It is about, I think, the size of the Paperwhite. If you know someone who prefers a bigger e-reader, they came out with the Kindle Scribe, which they can also like annotate and write in the margins of the ebook. There are also other e-readers on the market that are not associated with Amazon. I tend to prefer the ones associated with Amazon because there are other things that Amazon has that are compatible with the Kindle. Brings me to my next point. That is why I prefer them, but I completely understand people who don't want Amazon associated things. That makes complete sense to me. So you know someone who doesn't want that. There are Nooks and a few other e-readers that I'm not totally familiar with. I haven't ever had. You can also get the Kindle app on your iPhone if you don't want to fully download it, and that might be great if you get them a subscription for something. So you could get them a Kindle Unlimited subscription, which gives you access to quite a large selection of books for I think like $12 a month, and you can read as much from that selection as you want. There's no cap on it, which is really nice. I personally love Kindle Unlimited. There are a lot of indie authors on there, which is really exciting. They are now getting picked up by traditional publishers, which is also great. If you purchased that for them, that would give them access to so many different ebooks. If you know someone who is an audiobook listener, you could get them an Audible subscription, which gives you 1 credit per month to use. And then they also have an Audible catalog where you can read books for free from there. The great thing about Audible is that once you have the book downloaded with your credit, it's yours for life. I really like that about Audible. I know Audible is a bit more expensive, which is why I have paused my membership. Again, if you don't want to work with Amazon, a place where you can kind of get the best of both worlds is Scribd. None of this is sponsored, by the way. Scribd will give you access to audiobooks, ebooks, magazines. They have a very large catalog as well. I don't remember how much that one is or if the price has changed at all. I imagine it's gone up a little bit, so it might be like $11 or $12. They do limit a little bit, especially toward the end of the month or sometimes the middle of the month, depending on how quickly people are listening to the audiobooks. But they have quite a few ebooks, quite a few audiobooks. You can listen to like 6 of them, I think, each month before they start limiting your library. You can return those at any time, listen to more. You could get them a subscription to that. The other digital subscription type thing that I'm going to recommend as a gift is potentially a library card, because there is an app called Libby, which is very similar to Scribd, but it works with libraries. So if there is a library that requires a paid membership for a year, usually from what I've seen, the library card fee, if you don't live in that area or whatever it is, or if you're out of state or something like that, could be like $50, which for a year is really not that bad in my opinion, given that a lot of other subscriptions are $10 a month. So if you wanted to do that for them and then tell them to download the Libby app, then they would have access to all of the ebooks, physical books if they're in that area, or audiobooks that that library has, which is also really nice. Sometimes there is a wait, which is the only downfall to Libby, but I have been using Libby a lot this year and absolutely loving it. Those are some of the digital subscription options if you wanted to go that route and they don't read physical books, or you don't see them read physical books, or they don't have as much time. My mom mentioned trying audiobooks out. Another great subscription idea is if they do like physical books and they like special editions, you could also get them a physical subscription to a book box. So there are a lot of really popular ones like Book of the Month, Fae Crate, Owl Crate, Fairy Crate, Illuminate. Those are some of the really big ones that I could remember, and they do a lot of special editions of books. Or Book of the Month has some that are like vetted, and they might do like early releases of books, which is really cool. However, there are also some that are smaller that also do special editions, but also might throw in other things. They're just not as widespread as the other one, but they are still very cool. They tend to be vetted towards genres. So if you know someone who likes sports romance, there is a box called Final Score Bookish Box, which would send them sports romances however long the subscription is for. I have a list of them written down, but if you go into Instagram or just your search browser, you type in Bookish Box, and if you know the genre that they like, you can add that in there as well. So many will pop up. There are so many different options. Beacon Book Box, Bell Book Box, Unplugged, Foxglove, Final Score, Fabled, Bookish Box. Like I said, so many, and that was just from me doing a really quick search. There are options out there. You will find something that works for them. If you were to get them an e-reader, there are definitely accessories that I think a lot of book lovers would really like, or if they already have an e-reader and you want to get them something for that, you could always get them a case. I have a clear case so that you can see stickers through the back, so you could get them stickers as well to go with it and do like a little set. You could get them a pop socket to put on the back and hold their e-reader, or if they are not into the pop socket thing, I have a stand for my Kindle. I will insert a picture here or a clip. I love it. And something that I saw a lot that became really popular this year were clickers that you can attach to the side of your Kindle, and then you hold a little remote in your hand. So while you're curled up in bed, I used it a lot while I was sick. You can still be reading on your Kindle but be fully covered and warm and not have to continuously stick your hand out to do it, which is peak laziness, but when you're sick or you're tired, it is chef's kiss, especially because I don't know what hemisphere I am in. I was always really bad at geography, but in America, it's really and cold right now because we are experiencing winter. It's the perfect time to cuddle up, have your little remote clicker with your Kindle on your stand. And you can get clickers for varying different prices. Mine was a little bit expensive. I got it on sale, which was really nice, but you can get some that are less expensive and work just as well. I do have to go to work right now, so I will be back in a little bit and we will talk about all things stocking stuffers. It's been a couple of days since I was able to film for this video. I've showered. You're welcome. Not that it really makes a difference to you. You can't smell me, to my friends and family. Today is actually the day that I need to upload this, so it is time to do the stocking stuffers. Again, these things vary in price. I more so labeled them as stocking stuffers due to the physical size of them. I know that for stocking stuffers, when I'm doing stockings for other people, I usually will do smaller things, but they don't always necessarily all fit in the stocking. That's where I'm coming up with this label. I think briefly I mentioned stickers last time. You can get stickers truly from anywhere. You can get them from Redbubble, which has a bunch, and you can just search in like their favorite author, their favorite book, their favorite genre. You could even do something just like reading stickers and get a bunch there. You can also get packs from Amazon. I know that Amazon has a good amount of selection, so like if they like Harry Styles, Taylor Swift, or another band or something like that, they'll put those stickers on their Kindle and stuff like that. Again, you can cross the hobbies. They can coexist in the same universe, and it's great. You can also get them from Etsy or different shops that I have already mentioned. I know Fleurs on Sunday has bookmarks as well as stickers, and that brings me into my next thing. Bookmarks are also a really good option. Again, you can get like very generic ones that are just bookmarks and maybe they have a cute little pattern on them, or you can get them so that they're for their specific genre, book, author. I recently got some from Fleurs on Sunday, and I know that the like ticket looking ones are super popular right now, and I really liked the quality from that shop. It also shipped relatively quickly. That might be different around Christmas time because there's probably an influx of orders. Anything from that shop I think would be really cool. Art prints are also really cool. A lot of the little shops that have personalized bookmarks, stickers, things like that will also have art prints, so that's another option as well. Candles. Yes, there such exists a thing as bookish candles. I personally like the company Novel Wicks. They are wood wick candles. They are so beautiful. They have so many different scents, and they will do like seasonal ones too, based on genre, based on characters, things like that. So a little bit of research on your end on the person that you're getting a gift for, and you would get something really, really cool. They also have like little sparkly tops, which is cool. They have different sizes, so you can pick that, and they last a really long time. Plenty of options in that realm. And again, Novel Wicks isn't the only bookish candle brand that exists. That's just the one that I have personally tried. I know a lot of other people really like, so that is my suggestion, but you can do your research and get something else. Also, for candles, you don't need to get bookish ones. I know a lot of readers love to have a candle going while they're reading. Any candle that you think is a scent that they would like is perfect. I just know it's also fun if you can to get the like bookish ones. So that is just an option, but you could probably get any candle and they would be happy. A book light, like a reading light. They also have a light that opens up like this, and it looks like the pages of a book, and it's supposed to be a light that you could potentially read by, and then you close it to turn the light off. But just something that they could clip onto their book potentially while they're reading. I know that I have found that very helpful in the past because using your phone flashlight sucks and it's really harsh on your eyes. Those tend to be dimmer or have dimmer settings on them. They clip onto your book, and it's not as obnoxious for the people around you if you are reading in bed next to someone, which is usually when I use mine. Another thing, this isn't really a stocking stuffer in size at all. I think I was just writing things down and then I remembered this one, and that is a bath stand. I have one as well, and I just don't love my bathtub, which is why I don't use it a ton. When I do, I always use it. So it goes across the like width of your bathtub, and then you can put things on it, and they make some that have a book stand on it so it will hold your book for you and make sure that it doesn't fall. Highly recommend that, especially if they are a bath person, and you can do more fun things with it too. You could get them a nice lotion, some bath bombs, like make a little basket out of it. So many options. Another one that I am getting for Christmas this year, which I know because my sister told me because she wasn't sure if I was going to like it, is a book embosser, which is so cool. I don't have one to show you. It's basically something where you like clamp the page and it will leave a little print, like imprint there. you can get it customized. So mine will say Aylin Renee's library, I believe is what my sister said, and it'll have some books and a flower in the middle of it. That is just so cool to me that that exists, and then each book, or maybe your favorite books or whatever, have something personal to you, and then if somebody ever tries to take them, you can say, that's literally mine, I embossed it. Another thing that I don't necessarily know the price of is a scanner, which is really cool. It's like the things you would see at a store for the employees where they're able to scan the different tags, but you can scan everything for your books and then keep a like digital log of your library. I know that there's some way to connect it, and I had seen it floating around a while ago. I think that's really cool because taking the time to type everything in one by one can be a lot. Maybe that sounds lazy and maybe I have too many books, but being able to just scan the barcode and have it digitally upload into a file of some sort, and then you could personally catalog your own library. If they really like organizing, I think that that would be a great gift for them. As I mentioned, you are not going to offend any book lover slash reader with a gift card. Anyone who likes book shopping is going to love a gift card to a bookstore. Two other things that aren't necessarily stocking stuffers in size and can vary in price: book sleeves. I have some from, I think, Hello Lovely sleeves, and I truly love them. I think that they're such good quality. They keep my book safe. Basically, you just put your book in there when you're traveling somewhere. Maybe you're just going to the car dealership and you're going to be there for a few hours, but it's raining, so you want to keep your book safe. They have some that have like Kindle pouches in the front. There are varying different sizes for varying different books. They also have some with zippers, which are really nice. I would just recommend looking on, probably Etsy will have the best ones. They also have different designs and stuff, which is really cute. Book sleeves are great. I use mine a lot. The last thing is dust jackets. A lot of places will do custom dust jackets for series. So for instance, my Throne of Glass books have different dust jackets on them than the originals or even the remade ones. They are from Nerdy Ink, and I think that they are so beautiful. I don't know if they make these anymore. I think Nerdy Ink redid the design as well, but I personally love them. You just look up the series that they might want them for. Crescent City dust jackets, you could look up endless possibilities and different places will have them, especially if they complain about not having matching covers for something. Dust jackets are the perfect solution for that. That is everything that I have. Those are all of my suggestions. I hope that at least one of them was helpful to you, whether you don't know what to get someone else or you don't know what to add on your list. Hopefully you got some sort of inspiration. Those are some things that I either have and love or would like myself. I think that they're all really good gifts. Feel free, if you think I've missed anything that would make a really good gift, to leave it down below. I hope that this was helpful, but at the end of the day, material things are great, but they're not necessary. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope that you're doing well reading, mentally, and otherwise, and I really hope to see you all in my next video in just a couple of days for Bookmas Day 5. Bye guys.